A very important skill in qigong, meditation, yoga, and actually in life in general is to be able to be in the present, to be in the now, to have all of your attention and your energy focused at this moment in time. So at any given moment in time, our minds can be in any of four places. It can be in the past, thinking about things that happened to you before. It can be in the future, so things that you are expecting to come, whether it's a minute from now, 10 minutes from now, several years from now. Or it can be in fantasy, so removed from reality altogether. Or you can be in the now, in the present. So reality actually exists only now in this moment. Anything in the past is gone. Anything in the future is actually a form of fantasy because it hasn't occurred yet. And fantasy is removed from reality altogether. So at the very beginning of any good qigong practice or meditative practice, we spend some time to get ourselves in the moment. And the more we practice this, the more we'll get used to it and develop the habit of being present throughout our daily lives as well. So today we're going to go over an exercise that will help us be in the present. And that is visiting your 5 physical senses. By using your 5 physical senses, you will engage your body and your mind and your spirit in the practice of locking into your physical reality. So we use our physical senses to lock into our now, our present moment in the physical reality. So what we're going to do is just take a nice long deep breath down into our belly using our belly breathing. And the first thing we're going to do is visit our sense of sight, since that is the major physical sense, probably the most important physical sense for most people. So what we're going to do is we're going to look around the room and just find some details. Pay attention to something that you have never noticed before, or you haven't noticed in a very long time. For example, on the wall to my right, there's a little mark, a little divot in the wall. And I've seen it before, but in my daily life, I haven't noticed it probably for a few months. So I'm going to pick that out as a detail I haven't noticed for a long time. Something that I've never noticed before is on the door behind me, there is actually a lighter area of the paint. It's not quite as shiny as the rest of the paint on the door. So pick out a couple things in your environment that you either never noticed before or it's been a very long time since you've noticed that it was there. Next, we close our eyes and we visit our sense of sound, our sense of hearing. And just pay attention to any sound you can hear in your environment. It may be cars passing by, it may be voices, people talking. Perhaps there's a fountain outside and you can hear the splashing of water. Or maybe there's a clock in your environment and you can hear the ticking of the second hand. Just pay attention to any sounds that normally you don't notice. And then we switch to our sense of smell. So nice deep breaths, taking stock of anything you can smell. Perhaps there's a little must to the air, or maybe you can smell the cleaning agents that the cleaning lady used to clean your desk. Or perhaps you can smell the soap from your shower. And then we shift our focus to our mouths and our sense of taste. And just identify anything you can taste in your mouth. Perhaps there's a particularly strong smell in your environment and you can actually taste it. Or there's a lingering taste of your lunch or your breakfast. Or perhaps you brushed your teeth and there's the lingering taste of mintiness from your toothpaste. And lastly, we shift our attention to our entire body and notice anything we can feel. What's the air temperature like? Is my head warm or cold? How about my fingers and toes? Can I feel the seat beneath me and the ground beneath my feet? Can I feel my clothing? Can I feel my pants touching my legs or my shirt touching my chest and my arms? If I'm wearing jewelry, can I feel my watch touching my arm or my necklace touching my neck or my chest? Just pay attention to anything you can feel. Then we take a nice deep inhale. And as we slowly exhale, we slowly open our eyes. And just notice, take stock of yourself, and feel what it feels like to be more in the present, more in the moment, and here inside your environment.